Rosie, let me ask you this to start this conversation, because my blood's been boiling since Friday. We sat down in the alumni box, and you
Here we
you
go.
you touch me on my shoulder. You're like, dude, they just announced Celia Samsonoff. I'm like, what? Beg your pardon? Was this a sewer job? Was this just another sewer job by Matt Murray again?
No, why would he want to do that? I mean,
Dude,
you
it's a sewer
you
job,
talk
man. I'm
about this
telling you.
like this isn't the first time he's pulled shoot before his old team, you mentioned, right?
It hasn't been. Dude, it's the second time. If you recall, the third game of the season, morning skate came up lame. I'm starting to get the indication Matt Murray wants no part of playing the Ottawa Senators, man. I'm sorry. He did this in Ottawa too against Pittsburgh. Trust me.
I mean, I hear you. I hate. I'm not gonna call a guy out for doing like that's outrageous to bury your back up and to be that scared. He's won Stanley Cups. He's a legitimate one of the best goaltenders on the face of the planet just by being a starter in the NHL. And you're telling me he's so scared to face his old team that he keeps faking injuries
I'm
at the
not, dude.
last
I
second.
was not. I wasn't implying he was faking anything, but it's very
But just being a
coincidental.
little
This ain't
soft,
happening.
not battling through, being
Yes.
soft. I
This
hear
isn't
you. I hear
happening
you.
against
Okay.
Nashville. It keeps happening against Ottawa, dude. Why?
I don't know, man. It's not ideal, and yeah, he's injury prone. And I mean, he's played. Look what just happened to Sammy on Friday. He goes to face his old team, the guy that they replaced him with. First
Yeah.
time he's done it. He's coming off a bad loss at home. That's a big pressure game for him. Stands on his head, shuts the door, 5-1 win. How do you do? Thanks for letting me go. That was a freaking mistake, which I've been saying from the beginning. I don't know what happened there, but why'd they cut him loose for nothing? He's been sick this year. What a wicked day. How good does he feel right now on Monday morning? He feels great. That could have been Matt Murray on Saturday morning. Why would he pull the shoot? He's a professional. I gotta think that he did something weird. It just sucks that it happened
Oh, come on.
both times. Maybe he's in his head. Maybe he's a little soft. I don't know. I'm not there, but it sucks that he can't just play them and get a win and put it behind him and start thinking of himself as a Maple Leaf and all the rest of it. But nonetheless, we've known this is going to happen. Matt Murray tends to get hurt. He's a little banged up right now for, how much does he tough it out and whatever. Who knows? I can't say, man. I've known some of the toughest guys in the world that are injury prone. It's not about that, but definitely sucks that he's kind of had a pattern of getting hurt at the last minute before his Sens debut.
Our guy Ricky on the YouTube chat here. Remember last week he referenced Anne Murray's got a better shot than Matt Murray, and he chimed in today. Like I said before, I'd put Anne Murray in net over Matt. So there's your. I don't know, Rosie. I've seen this episode way too many fucking times, and I have waited till now to drop an F-bomb because, man, just my blood was boiling. You were with me at the game. We were already a couple in, and I'm like, here we go again. Where's Matt Murray? He's on the fucking bench, Rosie. So how injured is the guy? If I was injured, I'm not even on the bench. He's in his baseball cap watching the game. So how injured are you is my question, please. You're giving this guy way too much of the benefit of the doubt. Number two, I've covered Matt Murray since day one in Pittsburgh. He's pulled this episode for like 10 years now, man. Like, I'm so over it. I don't care what team he's on.
Hey, if you see what you see, and I can't blame you, all I can do is try to talk you off the ledge and maybe pick the positive side of things. But no, I get it, man. But he's been good. He's been playing. He's played so well. I don't see a reason.
You're
I
taking
would
the
love
high
it
road
if it
here.
didn't happen anywhere near the playoffs.
Dude, I'm just telling you, you played in this league. I could only wonder, and again, this is not just a Leafs conversation. This happened in Ottawa. This happened in Pittsburgh. Imagine you're a teammate. Imagine you're the battery mate. Ilya Samsonov was not ready. I can speak for Samsonov. He was not ready to start that game on Friday. And lo and behold, the first shot on goal goes in. Like, I just knew right away, and I looked at you. I said, this is not going to be their night. You throw a cold goalie in there after warmups, your ankle flares up. Like, you never see goalies get hurt in warmup or the morning skate. It's happened both things have happened to Matt Murray this season. Is it just sheerly coincidental? Is this guy just injury ravaged? Or does he have that ability to play through stuff, Rosie? How many games in your career did you play 100%? Please indulge me.
Yeah, you play banged up. There's no doubt about it. And
Not him.
one guy's banged up is different than another guy's banged up. And yeah, I don't know, man. Could he have battled through that? I don't know. He's out for 2 weeks now, right? But I notice a pattern of guys
going down.
Yeah. Phantom injuries seem to happen around that All-Star break, and the guys are just kind of chomping their lips at an extra. You got more reason just to kind of, hey, I need a little break. I need to rehab some stuff. I need to get off of this, whatever, knee, ankle, back, hip,
Yeah,
shoulder,
yeah,
and take some time off. And I mean, I believe that's why Austin Matthews, it's hard to say because I mean we got to play Boston yet, and
yeah,
it's just such a big game. But maybe their mind's different with Boston being so far out. That being said, they just lost 3 in a row. Just hard to say, but I just remember the vibe of around All Star break. Some of the stars who potentially could go to All Star are just like, I could really use a break. I could really use some time just to rehab some shit, or even just jump on a plane and go to Nassau, Bahamas for 3 days and just kind of unplug and then come back and be
yeah,
ready. Instead, you got to go and answer a million questions and do media day and put on a
yeah.
cape and do a silly race. And it's like, fuck, some guys don't want to do that, man. So injuries happen around this time of year. It just, I'm not saying anything to do with Matt Murray. I'm not ready to say that it's not a coincidence, dude, but it sucked. And
Okay.
yeah, Murray and Sammy got thrown in, but you're got to be professional. You get thrown in, that's part
Yeah,
of being a goalie. The guy's
yeah,
going to get pulled, the guy's going to get hurt. You got to go in cold, and you got to do better than Sammy did. So take his onus there too. But I just glad that he bounced back on Sunday. That's all I can say, and we'll see what happens next time Matt Murray's in the pipes. I think it'll be good.
yeah. You can't forget either the previous guy who was the number one for this team before Jack Campbell, same type of episode. He was allergic to playoff hockey, didn't want to play in big games, and his name is Freddie Anderson, who got hurt again for the Carolina Hurricanes last week. So it's not just Matt Murray, but man, like
There
how
you go.
many times is enough? How many times do we got to apologize for the guy? How many times we got to say, it's okay, he's been great. The best part about that game, that was going to be his 20th appearance of the season, which would have matched his appearances from all of last season. So like I
Mm.
don't know, like I for one would be pumped. I love the revenge game narrative. I would be jacked up. I would be fired up to play my former team. And rest assured you would get my best game. Ilya Samsonov has played all three against the Capitals this season. He's 2-1. I thought he was great yesterday, 23 saves. For some reason, it's just coincidental, I guess, is what we're surmising here, that Matt Murray just can't be present for those games against the Ottawa Senators.
It seems that way.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. I've tried my best to take it out of Rosie. The lawyer spoke again. He started changing the conversation about Austin Matthews. So we'll leave it at that because, man, I am more than willing to do an entire show talking about Matt Murray. And this was my
I
concern
know
when
you
they
are.
acquired Matt Murray. Just picture it this way. You're getting ready for game one of the Stanley Cup playoffs. You're the Leafs. Season's on the line. Jobs are on the line. Guys could be traded if you don't win this series. Matt Murray's your guy. Morning skate. Oh, hurt my ankle. Can't go. Let's throw Sammy in there against Tampa Bay Lightning. It's just not a good scenario. So what I'm getting at is go out and acquire a goalie, please. Maybe Thatcher Demko.